In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. In time, God revealed himself to his people, Israel. They experienced the power of God in their lives. God blessed his people and called them to be witnesses to his love, mercy, and justice in the midst of a suffering world. Through Israel, God sought all nations to come to know and worship him as the one true God. God so loved the world that he sent his only Son, Jesus, fulfilling all his promises to his people. At the beginning of his ministry, Jesus began to proclaim his divine mission. All the aspects of Jesus' life expressed his evangelizing mission: his incarnation, his praise of the Father, his miracles of healing and feeding, his teaching, his reaching out to outsiders and sinners, his gathering and sending of the disciples, his death and resurrection, his promise to be with his church to the end of the age, his sending of the Holy Spirit. By all these ways, Jesus drew others into God's life.
This too is the mission of the Church in Sydney and the vision of our Archdiocesan mission plan, Go Make Disciples.
My hope is for a church in which the gospel is preached with joy, the wisdom of our tradition mined with fidelity, the sacraments celebrated with dignity and welcome, and the seminaries, convents and youth groups teeming with new life. A church in which our parishes, chaplaincies and educational institutions are true centres of the new evangelisation. Our laity theologically literate and spiritually well-formed. Outreach to the needy, effective and growing. And God glorified above all.
Go Make Disciples is an invitation to renewal in Sydney, an opportunity to live the gospel of Jesus Christ in fresh, creative and faith-filled ways. It is grounded in the conviction that it is only the encounter with Christ that changes lives. Go Make Disciples offers a vision, practical foundations, strategies and actions to support our parishes and Eucharistic communities, to enable all of us to grow in faithfulness to Jesus, to deepen our discipleship, and at the same time allow others to encounter him anew.
Like Christians of every generation, the Church in Sydney is called to spiritual revitalisation and to new ways of organising ourselves for God's mission. The goal is flourishing parishes and Eucharistic communities that are faithful to Jesus' life, mission, and his great commission to evangelise, to go make disciples.
Go, therefore, and make disciples of all the nations. Baptize them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and teach them to observe all the commands I gave you. And know that I am with you always, yes, to the end of time.